All right, this is for y'all. I've sweet talked Steve, and he's going to let me record him a little bit. And this is an LX830D, and he's running. Jose's been asking me if I'm familiar with the intermittent heads. I'm not, but I mean, it's not like I don't know they exist. But Steve, I really like it. Now, this guy running this thing's a real experienced logger, and he says he's got a little high tooth. That's why it's skipping a little bit on him. But what he's doing a lot of is he's doing a lot of shoveling. You know, and that head, I mean, it's so much quicker to shovel with and trim up with and stuff. And look, see how he's grabbing it to where it's back on the tree some? You know, them's options that I don't have. And then Keegan's back there working with the hot saw. Now, what these guys do a lot of times, Keegan will cut and Steve will clean up and shovel. So it's a lot like what me and Stevie do sometimes too. They're that saw caught. And that's a red oak, you know, it's a medium density wood. And on some of the harder ones, he's got it, he says it's skipping on him just a little bit. What an impressive outfit. But I mean, it's a whole package, you know, you got your, everything together is what makes it so good, you know. You put that head on Brutus, it's gonna give you mediocre results. But you put it on something like that, then you're gonna get your big. I'm just impressed with it. I think it's pretty cool. I can see why he likes it. I really can. And where a lot of times, of course, they got bigger skidders than we're running in a lot of cases, and he needs to make a better drag than I'm making for our skidders, you know. Because I'm kind of just throwing stuff up there a lot of times, and he's doing the same tricks that I do. He gets up there, so he's taking where his money's good in the lower part of the tree, he's picking a spot where the grade changes drastically. And that's where you can, now what you're doing when you shorten a tree up like that, you're boxing the guy in the yard in, but if the guy's smart enough to pick his spot right, you know, you're not hurting him back in the yard none. And he's picking the red oak's cheap right now, and he's being cocky on the red oak anyways. If I was white oak or something, he wouldn't have done it, maybe. Because that, you know, Matt might have needed 8 inches or 10 inches out there to make a decision out there, you know, that he boxed him in on. That's something the guy's got to bear in mind all the time when he's cutting. Them decisions you're making. These guys have been mechanical for a long time. Werner's has been mechanical for a long time. And these guys just got a lot figured out that I'm still struggling with. It's just nice to go see somebody knows what they're doing do it. They really like their these 625s. They really like them, and they do pretty good. That's pretty soft ground there, and he's not disturbing that ground enough for anything. You know, they'll pull that shoulder right back in, no problem. Now there's some wood down low, and I don't know if they're gonna make a long drag up the bottom later after this rain or what. Well, we ain't getting a rain, so it'll probably just be after Christmas they're gonna get into that. And then this over here, just on the other side of the hill, is a hot saw running. And that's Keegan's rig. The thing I like about the hot saw is the durability. But you don't get quite the flexibility you get with the other head, you know? Oh, I got a phone phone call. That was a close call. I guess Big Daddy's bringing Whitey in. Got low on antifreeze and shut him off. But here you got one over here cutting. Keegan's over here. I'm getting ready to be standing right in the way. And then Steve's down there cutting. And then they got two 625Es running, and then Moosey Poo's on the 610C. And it's a selective cut, you know. They're going through their select cutting. Keegan, I'm over here, buddy. Yeah, you're good. They want me to get the hell out of here. I mean, I'm getting in their way. I'll back up. Supposed to be at a Christmas party anyways, but I get around logging. It's hard to go to a Christmas party when there's logging being done. There he goes. I really like a hot saw, but then again, you can see Steve's point too. The hot saw cuts the tree so much quicker, but then it's over for the hot saw. Then your intermittent is going to whip the hot saw's butt, you know. It's just it's a balancing issue. The power of them Tigercats is just unreal now. Brutus don't have the power to do that type of stuff. I could have done some of that with that tree, but nothing like. I probably wholesomely got 2/3 the power what Keegan and Steve's got, but that's about it. But that last third, that's what's going to really get you your oomph. And the tractive effort is faster and more powerful too, you know, by a good bit. There goes a good one. And their cooling system's way better. They're just a, you know, a higher caliber machine. That's cool though with the lights on, Keegan. I bet that's a coal mine thing. They do a lot of coal mine stuff, and I bet it's a safety issue. They gotta keep their lights on. Good job, Bubba. And Steve's down here in a big pile just going after it. Boys, I got a lot I need to get doing. I need to get out of here. I can stand here all night and watch these guys go. These two here's been working together a long time. Their chemistry, you know, they know each other good. I'd say they're shutting it down. I ain't seen the skidders back. Oh gosh. Warms the cockles of your heart, you know? See that floundering around he's doing right there? You know, I'm the same way. And that is, Steve's point is that is a hot saw weakness. It definitely is. Steve wouldn't be floundering around like that. He'd be able to position his stuff, you know. He's cutting spurs off. They got a longer undercarriage on them too. I really like that. Warner's is new D. They got even longer undercarriage than what that is. It's the thing about a select cut, you do a lot of moving around, you know. Steve said they're really proud of these 625s. And he really likes their plate tongs. I talked to him about them plate tongs versus the box tongs. Your plate tongs is going to pinch a little tighter, you know. Starting to feel like a cat in a rocking chair store. See, like right there, that's a maneuver, you know, that me and Keegan couldn't accomplish as easy. Especially me, you know, I got a lot less machine than what these guys have. Yep. Oh, he's done. Say they're calling her a day. That's impressive. See, they got 44s on that skidder. Steve said that does it real good on the footprint, you know. But when it gets to be tough logging, you can't do it with the 610, you know. You're gonna have to use them others. The world that 610C. He brags on that thing constantly. Stevie Billows, that is, not. And it's quick. He said that's the thing he loves about it. It's light and it's quick. Kind of the concept we're using for single arch skidders. What do you think? No, I was watching out for myself. I thought when he sees me, he'll scare the shit out of him.
I did. Oh, my damn diesel.
It's impressive. Both of y'all's rigs. I'm pretty impressed. The strength of it. Here's a good test. In this ground, with it being wet like this, our skidders won't do this. Steve, I said, how's that gonna work, Steve? He said, I don't know. We're gonna find out. I know it looks flat on the daggone video, but it's not flat. It'd be fine if it's dry, but it ain't dry. I wanna see how this sucker does. They're making a game plan. They gotta go down the bottom and work the bottom out now. And I'd say a lot of what they're doing in the bottom is gonna be based off how well these bogey skidders climb up this hill. You got a decent little drag. Like it ain't nothing. Look at that, would you? See, in our area, when they're doing that right now up on our job. In our area, everybody gets in each other's hair, but you gotta log out. You gotta log your spot out and get it logged out in your weather patterns. So you end up with a lot of each other hemmed up and away from time to time, but you gotta keep your footprint in a small area. You can only work what you can put back together before the next rain, see? And that's everybody. I don't care what company you are. If you log in our area, that's what you got to do. Because there is no getting back on the ground after it's rained. Because the area they're going to is a smaller area. And this is about the only good route out of here. Well, it ain't a good route, but it's a route. A peppy rig. Both of them are. That thing's a lot peppier than you'd think it'd be. I didn't think that thing would buzz around like it does. All right, I need to get out of here. Look at that.